Alright, listen up. When you think of adventure, what comes to mind? Is it climbing the highest peaks or crossing the harshest deserts? There are still frontiers that call to the spirit of every true explorer. One of those places is Somalia. It's a land of incredible contrasts, a place that has been off the map for far too long. People often hear stories of its troubles, but they miss the bigger picture. They miss the raw, untamed beauty that's just waiting to be discovered. This is a land that tests you, but it also rewards you in ways you can't imagine. Imagine standing on a coastline that stretches for thousands of kilometers, with turquoise waters and pure white sand, and having it all to yourself. Picture yourself trekking through ancient mountains that hold secrets from centuries past. This isn't a packaged holiday, this is real, raw exploration. It's about feeling the sun on your face, the wind in your hair, and the solid ground beneath your feet. Somalia has a resilience that is truly inspiring. It's a nation that has faced immense challenges, yet its natural world has endured. Exploring Somalia is about more than just seeing new sights, it's about witnessing this incredible story of endurance firsthand and learning from it. We're going to peel back the layers and discover the vibrant, living wilderness that lies beneath. Let's get started. Somalia has the longest coastline on mainland Africa, over 3,300 kilometers of pure, unadulterated coast. This isn't your typical tourist beach packed with umbrellas and sun loungers. This is wild, rugged, and breathtakingly beautiful. Imagine vast stretches of pristine white sand meeting the brilliant turquoise waters of the Indian Ocean. In many places, massive sand dunes roll right down to the water's edge, creating a landscape that feels like it belongs on another planet. The Somali coast is a place of incredible diversity. Near cities like Mogadishu, you can find stunning beaches like Lido Beach, where the city meets the sea in a vibrant display of life. But venture further out, and you'll discover hidden coves, dramatic cliffs, and untouched coral reefs teeming with life. These reefs are some of the most pristine in the world, simply because they have been left alone. The local fishing communities have a deep connection to the sea, relying on its bounty for their survival. Exploring this coast is an adventure in itself. The Somali coastline is a jewel, a wild frontier that promises an unforgettable journey for anyone brave enough to explore it. Now, let's move inland from the coast and head for the high ground. The mountains of Somalia are the country's rugged, beating heart. In the north, you'll find the Kal Maddow and Golis mountain ranges, which rise dramatically from the coastal plains. Trekking here is a serious challenge. The terrain is tough, the paths are few, and you need to be prepared. But the rewards are absolutely immense. The views from the top are simply spectacular, stretching for hundreds of kilometers over valleys, plateaus, and all the way to the distant sea. These mountains are a world away from the hot, dry plains below. The slopes are home to ancient forests of juniper and other hardy trees, some of which are thousands of years old. Walking through these forests is like stepping back in time. The mountains are also a sanctuary for wildlife. Exploring these mountains requires respect and a deep understanding of the environment. The mountains of Somalia are more than just a physical challenge. They are a journey into the cultural and natural soul of the country. When people hear the word desert, they often think of an empty, lifeless wasteland. But in Somalia, the desert is alive. It's a place of subtle beauty, immense space, and incredible resilience. The central and southern parts of the country are dominated by vast arid plains and scrubland, often referred to as the Somali Desert. This isn't a desert of endless sand dunes like the Sahara. It's a complex landscape of red earth, hardy acacia trees, and rocky outcrops. Life in the Somali Desert is all about adaptation. During the brief rainy seasons, the desert can transform overnight, with a carpet of green grass and colorful wildflowers suddenly appearing as if from nowhere. This landscape is shaped by the nomadic culture of the Somali people. For centuries, pastoralists have moved with their herds of camels, goats, and sheep, following the rains and the fresh grazing lands. Exploring the desert is a profound experience. The Somali Desert might seem intimidating, but for the prepared adventurer, it offers a journey of deep self-discovery and a newfound appreciation for the tenacity of life. While much of Somalia is arid, the southern part of the country tells a different story. This is where you'll find the lifeblood of the nation, its major rivers. The Juba and Shabelle rivers flow down from the Ethiopian highlands, carving a path through the dry plains and creating a lush, green corridor of life. This region is the agricultural heartland of Somalia, a place where the landscape transforms into fertile floodplains, dense riverine forests, and sprawling wetlands. The riverine forests that line the banks of the Juba and Shabelle are true ecological treasures. They are pockets of dense tropical vegetation in an otherwise dry land. These rivers and their surrounding wetlands are a paradise for birdwatchers. The presence of these rivers has shaped human life in the south for thousands of years. The green oases of southern Somalia are a powerful testament to the life-giving force of water and the incredible resilience of both nature and people in this remarkable land. Somalia is home to some of the most unique and resilient animals on the planet. These creatures are true survivors, perfectly adapted to the country's diverse and often challenging environments. Many of them are endemic, meaning you can't find them anywhere else in the world. This makes Somalia a place of huge importance for global biodiversity. One of the most iconic Somali animals is the Somali wild ass, a critically endangered species with beautiful gray and white striped legs. Another remarkable animal is the Beira antelope, a small graceful antelope that lives in the rocky hills and mountains of the north. The country is also home to a surprising number of predators, all masters of their domain. Beyond the large mammals, Somalia boasts an incredible diversity of other wildlife. There are hundreds of bird species, including the Somali ostrich, which is now considered its own distinct species. These creatures are the true soul of the wilderness, a living testament to the beauty and resilience of this extraordinary land. Now let's talk about the practical side of things. An adventure in Somalia is not something you do on a whim. It requires careful planning, a healthy dose of respect, and a survivor's mindset. The most important rule is this: never travel alone. Your key to a safe and successful trip is to work with a reputable and experienced local guide or tour operator. These are the people who know the land, the culture, and the current situation on the ground. When you pack for Somalia, think practical. You'll need lightweight, breathable clothing that covers your arms and legs. A wide-brimmed hat, sunglasses, and strong sunscreen are non-negotiable. Good, sturdy hiking boots are essential, especially if you plan to trek in the mountains. Understanding and respecting the local culture is absolutely critical for a safe and rewarding journey. Somali culture is rich and ancient, with strong traditions centered on family, community, and faith. Always be polite and humble. Finally, manage your expectations and maintain a positive, flexible attitude. With the right preparation and the right mindset, your journey into the Somali wilderness will be an experience that builds your character and stays with you for the rest of your life. After decades of challenges, a new chapter is beginning to unfold in Somalia. There is a growing sense of hope and optimism for the future, and this extends to the country's incredible natural heritage. People both inside and outside Somalia are starting to recognize the immense value of its untamed wilderness. They see the potential for responsible tourism to bring positive change, creating jobs for local communities and providing a powerful incentive to protect the environment. Conservation efforts are slowly but surely taking root. Local communities who have lived alongside this wildlife for generations are the most important guardians of the land. Supporting these efforts, even in small ways, can make a huge difference. The development of ecotourism is a key part of this hopeful future. This model of tourism ensures that the economic benefits stay within the community, empowering them to become stewards of their natural resources. The road ahead is long, and there are still many challenges to overcome. By choosing to see the hope and the potential, we can all play a part in helping to write this positive new story for Somalia and its magnificent wild places. So, there you have it, a journey through the wild heart of Somalia. We've walked along its endless coastline, climbed its rugged mountains, and crossed its whispering deserts. We've seen the green oases of its rivers, and met the unique survivors of its animal kingdom. This is a land of incredible diversity, raw beauty, and unbreakable spirit. It's a place that challenges your perceptions and rewards your courage. This essay is just the beginning. It's a map, a starting point for your own journey of discovery. The real adventure doesn't happen on a page. It happens out there, in the real world. I encourage you to learn more. Whether you dream of one day visiting Somalia in person or simply want to explore it from afar, you can be part of its positive future. The call of the wild is a powerful thing. Your great adventure begins now.